Right now, live at 5, one person is in a Duluth hospital as police investigate a report of shots fired in the Central Hillside neighborhood.
We hear from Democratic candidate for District 7, Jen McEwen, about her plans to win over Duluthians come November.
And Minnesota's governor makes his endorsement for president. Plus, we're getting our first look at the Biden-Harris campaign as the former VP officially introduces his running mate. And a Duluth daycare is asking for your help. You can help get involved to help address a major need.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Welcome to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look over City Hall as we continue to learn more about the results of yesterday's primary election. We are getting a better idea of how the campaigns are shaping up for November. Good evening, I'm Anthony Mack. Kristen is on assignment tonight. Thanks for joining us. One person is in a Duluth hospital tonight after police say they were shot in the abdomen. Authorities are trying to find out if their injuries are connected to shots that were fired in the Central Hillside neighborhood today. Police responded to the intersection of North 2nd Avenue West and West 3rd Street around noon. Police were not able to share any more details, including if they're searching for a suspect. We also don't know the extent of the person's injuries. In politics, after serving 8 years in Minnesota's legislature representing the Duluth area, Eric Simonson was ousted by Jen McEwen in the primary. McEwen says she plans to hit the ground running to win over Duluthians come November when she goes head-to-head with her Republican opponent, Donna Bergstrom. CBS 3's Leanne Valdez spoke to both candidates about their plans if elected.
We're thrilled. We're just thrilled.
Jen McEwen is now the Democratic candidate for District 7, beating out Eric Simonson. McEwen says the hard work and dedication of her campaign these past couple of months paid off.
It has really just been such a rewarding experience.
McEwen moves on to the general election in November. With it, she's hoping to bring some change to Duluth, starting with affordable housing.
People have a right to these basic things like housing.
McEwen says she plans to treat the issue as an emergency, working with legislators across the state toward solutions and speaking with House advocates. She also plans to tackle affordable health care.
I support Senator John Marty's Minnesota health plan. He has introduced a comprehensive single-payer health plan.
McEwen will be taking on Republican candidate Donna Bergstrom, who plans to tackle education disparities if she wins.
Minnesota shows disparities between our kids of color and the non-colored children.
Bergstrom says in 2016, she pointed out Duluth, at the time, 38% of Native children graduate high school, and says it really hasn't changed much in 2020.
So that tells me in 4 years, what is the Democratic Party, which is our representatives here in Duluth, have they done for our children?
Bergstrom says capping K-3 classes could help boost numbers. She also plans to support civil society.
I would support our civil society, and that includes law and order. If we are going to pass laws, we should enforce them, and we should hold people accountable.
Both parties say they plan to get right to work from now until November 3rd. Bergstrom plans to do door knocking and possibly hold forums. McEwen says social media and phone calls has been a big part of her campaign. Meanwhile, Senator Eric Simonson posted on Facebook thanking Duluthians for the opportunity to serve in the Minnesota legislature. He says he's proud of the work he's accomplished and committed to spending his final months helping navigate the pandemic, pass a bonding bill, and serve his constituents. And after yesterday's primary, the battle lines in Wisconsin are set as Republicans try to claim a veto-proof majority in the state legislature. The Wisconsin GOP would need to flip 3 seats in the Assembly and 3 seats in the Senate. If that happens, they'll have a 2/3 majority in each chamber. That would allow them to override Democratic Governor Tony Evers' vetoes. Eyes are on several close matchups now finalized after the primary. Minnesota's governor has extended his emergency powers by another month. Governor Tim Walz made that announcement today. It comes as the Minnesota legislature convened for a 3rd special session this year. Walz said he based his decision on advice from public health experts, labor leaders, doctors, and more. But the Republican-led Senate quickly voted to end the peacetime emergency. That, however, is not expected to hold up in the Democratic-controlled House. Experts suggest that means we could be looking at a 4th special session when this latest extension expires next month. The public is getting their first look at the Joe Biden-Kamala Harris ticket this afternoon. The presidential and VP hopefuls made their first public appearance since Harris was announced as Biden's running mate Tuesday afternoon. Natalie Brandt has more details from Delaware.
Supporters cheered as Senator Kamala Harris left her Washington, D.C. home for Delaware to be announced in person as Joe Biden's new running mate. The campaign released a new video showing the moment Biden asked Harris to join the ticket.
Is the answer yes?
The answer is absolutely yes, Joe, and I am ready to work.
The candidates are already taking aim at President Trump. Biden tweeted, "If Kamala Harris and I are elected, we're going to inherit multiple crises, a nation divided, and a world in disarray. We won't have a minute to waste. That's exactly why I picked her. She's ready to lead on day one." President Trump is already punching back.
I was more surprised than anything else because she did so poorly. Many people did much better than her in the primaries. She did very poorly in the primaries. And that's like a poll. You know, that's like a poll.
Biden said he wanted to find a running mate who could add balance and wants an administration to look like the country it serves.
I think she'll do a wonderful job, and we're just excited for the Biden-Harris ticket to actually be out there and get out there and win.
She can reach more people. She has, as far as women and people of color.
Harris is the first black woman and the first South Asian American to be on a major party's presidential ticket. Her uncle has been following the news from India.
Her mother would have been very happy and proud of her daughter. So it's a historic day in a number of ways for the Indian community.
And at 55, Harris is more than 2 decades younger than Biden, who at 77 would be the oldest sitting president if they win in November.
The Biden campaign raised more than $10 million within a few hours of the announcement. That number is expected to go up when they headline a virtual fundraiser this evening. Meanwhile, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan have officially endorsed the Joe Biden-Kamala Harris presidential ticket. Walz says the former vice president will fight for all Minnesotans and unify the state. Flanagan is also excited about the ticket, saying Harris's leadership is a shining example to young girls of color. The two are hosting a virtual conversation tonight at 5:30 p.m. to discuss Biden's plans for the economy. You can find more information on that on our website. And Dave's here for a more look at the weather tonight. Dave, started out as a pretty nice day, but boy, did it cloud over.
Yeah, we've got a low pressure system sliding our way in slow and semi-steady stages.
Okay.
The first stages for the clouds to go up. And at this moment, we've got some precip in central Minnesota, but looking at northeastern Minnesota here in the Hibbing-Chisholm area, we've got the cloudier sky, but it's dry. For now, we may get a rain chance coming around after midnight. Now, the stages that are coming our way, well, that high pressure system is going to be chased out of the way as that warm front advances and that low gets a little bit closer. And there's the rain that we're seeing in east central Minnesota. After midnight, like I mentioned, there's a little chance tonight. Should go away tomorrow morning for much of the day on Thursday. Then come back Thursday night and spill into Friday when the chance gets the greatest here of this period. In fact, I think we could hold on to rain chances through Saturday morning. Day planner for Thursday shows there's the slight rain chance in the morning, partly sunny much of the day, then a 60% shot tomorrow night. We'll talk more about how long it'll last and what's to follow coming up in a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, a pop-up pantry is making a stop in select cities across the Northland, plus an advocacy center in Ashland is looking for community support. That and more, City by City, is coming up next. Plus, tonight at 6, Minnesota is seeing a steady growth of women in the political sector, especially in our region. We'll break it down.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, Local, CBS 3. Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on Live, Local, CBS 3.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. The first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen right now to get your very own MyPillow Giza Dream sheets. Use the promo code, and Mike will give you 2 for 1 low price and free shipping.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.
DWCRadio.com. Mariah Haberman here from Discover Wisconsin. Join me and the rest of the DW crew every week on this station for all things Wisconsin. Continue the adventure on social media and discoverwisconsin.com for behind-the-scenes content and great Wisconsin giveaways, including a chance to win a free vacation. This week's featured prize package could take you to Ripon. Just visit discoverwisconsin.com for details.
Hi, I'm Steve Little with Bath Planet, your simple and affordable choice for bathtubs, showers, surrounds, and safety tubs. Right now, we are offering 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2022, or get your dream bathroom for as little as $69 a month. This offer ends August 31st, so call us today or go online to book your appointment to take advantage of this amazing offer. Bath Planet. Out of this world service and down to earth price.
Everybody likes something for nothing. Now at Home Furniture, when you spend $299 for something, you'll pay nothing down, nothing for interest until 2022, nothing for sales tax, and nothing for shipping. Shop furniture, mattresses, and even patio. And you can have them with nothing down, nothing for interest until 2022, nothing for sales tax, and nothing for shipping. Now that's something. The Something for Nothing sale going on now and only at Home Furniture. There's no place like home.
They're live, they're local. Watch the CBS 3 News with Kristen Vaki and Anthony Matt tonight at 6, right after the CBS Evening News at 5:30.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News live at 5. Here's a live look from Grand Rapids as we hit the halfway mark of the week. Dave Anderson will have your forecast for the rest of the week and into the weekend in just a few minutes. But first, let's see what's happening around the region. A pop-up pantry is donating to families in need across the Northland. Plus, the Salvation Army wants to help your child get ready for the school year this fall. That and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We'll start things off tonight in Big Falls, where the city is just one of many that will be hosting a pop-up pantry on August 20th. A pop-up pantry is a traveling food shelf that delivers fresh and nutritious foods to families in need. Each household will be given 1 box of food. The pantry is sponsored and run by Second Harvest Food Shelf and will also be making stops in Little Fork and International Falls. Plus, whether you're teaching from home or sending your child to the classroom this fall, the school year is coming and the Salvation Army is helping parents get ready with the school supplies giveaway. The organization will be distributing school supplies at locations across the state on August 21st from 10 to 2. You can sign up starting tomorrow, and registration will last until Friday. And finally, to Ashland, where the New Day Advocacy Center is calling on the community to help them build a new playground for children in their care. The center has set a GoFundMe goal of $20,000 to build the playground. It's one of the final phases of the center's construction, which costs nearly $1 million. The center will serve as a shelter for women and children who are victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, go ahead and send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, Costco is now one step closer to its goal of a Duluth store. Details when we come back.
The skies on the gray side above Highway 65 as well as a low-pressure system bears down upon our area. We'll talk about how long rain chances will last coming up after the break.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum is the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 100 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows.
With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on-demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go, all from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
If you want to begin your college education close to home and at an affordable price, consider Mesabi Range College this fall. Mesabi Range College offers the first 2 years of a 4-year degree, or we have several career and technical programs, including evening and online programs that will get you into the workforce fast. Stay home, stay safe, and save money at Mesabi Range College. Fall semester begins on August 24th, 2020. Find us online at mesabirange.edu.
Watch Dave, Caitlin, and Austin for local weather you can trust on CBS.
Northwest Outlet is open for business. Now save up to 40% off store-wide.
Meteorologist Dave Anderson with this 2:40 in the morning update on the weather. And it's been a bit rough in Wisconsin.
Down, it gets super dark. Oh, that crazy light.
Have a severe thunderstorm warning.
For the coverage you need, tune to live, local CBS 3. Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on live, local CBS 3. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Past couple of days have been warm but comfortable because dew points were down. But now with a warm front coming our way, temperatures are going up and the moisture quotient is going up as well. Now we're seeing dew points starting to cross the 60-degree threshold. And 50s, usually you can tell it's humid, but when you get into the 60s, then it's a little bit uncomfortable. Along with uncomfort, what you get with higher dew points is a lot of latent energy stored in water vapor to be released by a storm system and create stronger storms. And so that's helping set the stage now for our rain chance, which is right on our doorstep towards central Minnesota. And there's at least a slight chance it'll start to creep into our region tonight and stick around through Saturday morning. And come Friday, indeed, there is a chance for some severe weather around our region. And of course, we will talk about that after we talk about the current conditions. And look at that, the airport got the ASOS system working again. So we have numbers and a picture. First time in 3 days. 73, that's the current temp. 64% is the relative humidity with a south wind running 6 miles per hour. And our air pressure is high right now with the surface at 30.6 or 1,018 millibars. But with the low pressure system on our doorstep, oh, indeed, barometer readings will be going down for a couple of days. Temperatures, I don't think they'll be going down too badly, except in one zone right now where the cloud cover is the thickest, and east central Minnesota, where the low pressure system and its warm front have created enough cloud cover to take temperatures down, at least temporarily. So we only have 63 from Aitken to Moose Lake. But once you get out of the really thick cloud cover, we start to see upper 70s in the upper peninsula, low to mid 70s northwestern Wisconsin, and mid 70s in general, to upper 70s even here in northern Minnesota. Temperature-wise, the warm front in general will overcome this little blip here and bring us back towards the 80s for a couple of days, which again provides lift for the storm system that's going to be bringing us rain chances like they are seeing here in east central Minnesota and central parts of Minnesota, and now getting into the western parts of Wisconsin. This is really just the warm front portion of the low pressure system. That's still centered well over towards North Dakota. And bottom line here is, as the night goes on, we have a 20 to 40% chance for rain in our region tonight, a break for much of tomorrow, and then the rain chance picks up again come Thursday night as the low pressure system gets closer. And once it gets towards Friday, then it'll really be close to our region, and the storm chance will stay at 60%. And because of the heat and humidity, again, Friday could hold some potentially strong storms we'll have to watch out for. But by Saturday afternoon, hopefully things calm down already, because there's a high off to the west that'll chase away the low, bring back some sunshine, but also take temperatures down to cooler than normal conditions for next week. This week then, here's the forecast. Tonight in Minnesota, your low temps will be about 57 to 64. 30% storm chance for Minnesotans. Only a 20% chance for Wisconsin and the UP. Low temps, low 60s there. Tomorrow's high temps, Wisconsin, Michigan, bound back up to 80 to 84. 40% chance for night rain tomorrow after a partly sunny day. And Minnesota should be partly sunny during the day as well. 80s for the high temps, 70s by the lake though. 60% chance of the night storms returning, which then turns into a 60% chance for them sticking around on Friday, winding down to a 30% chance on Saturday. And if high temps will be near 80, Tony, all the way through Saturday, once we get into Sunday, they do start to step back as the cold front portion of the low takes those numbers down to cooler than normal conditions, especially come Monday and Tuesday.
Don't get the car washed, huh? Maybe wait till Sunday or Monday to do that?
Yeah, you can let nature do its trick, I suppose.
That's true.
For a couple days, see if it works.
Couple days of rain, free car wash. Thanks, Dave. Costco has officially closed on the land purchase for its future store in Duluth. According to Business North, Costco representatives signed the deal on July 31st for about $2.3 million. The 53 acres of property is located at the intersection of Haynes and Arrowhead Roads. Costco purchased the land from New Life Lutheran Church. The agreement comes after Duluth and St. Louis County leaders approved $2 million in tax breaks last month. Construction is slated to begin this fall. The pandemic closed gyms and led more people to stress eating. That has many Americans carrying a few extra pounds and looking for new clothes. Naomi Ruckham explains.
A few years ago, Lauren Wire decided to lose weight and successfully dropped 50 pounds.
When the pandemic hit, I was in full workout mode, was the lowest I've ever been.
Even with gyms shut down, Lauren found ways to stay active, but she struggled to eat healthy, causing her to regain 10 pounds.
When I fluctuate, I do need to get a new pair of pants or a new shirt to fit.
Apparel brands are seeing more customers like Lauren. Raghav Sharma runs Perfectly, which lets consumers create avatars for online shopping. Starting in April, the company saw a 20% spike in people changing their online measurements.
Our hypothesis is with people being locked in and not having much to do, there's a lot of eating going on, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of boredom, and people are getting bigger.
While shoppers need new sizes, they're also making more returns, which can get pretty pricey for retail companies. According to retail software company Narvar Inc., online returns doubled from mid-March to early June, saddling brands with more than $800 million in additional expenses.
People truly aren't sure of their size, so they're still ordering 3 of everything.
Lauren can attest to that.
You know, I bought 30 bathing suits and returned 27 of them.
She's now working to drop the weight gained during the pandemic and keep it off.
Experts believe the pandemic will catapult the shift to online shopping by 5 to 10 years ahead of projections. In response, many brands are focusing more attention on their online stores than ever before. Still to come, a Duluth daycare is calling for the community's help to complete their building purchase.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, Local, CBS 3.
School's starting. Is your internet fast enough? Gear up during Extreme's End of the Summer Sale. Get fast internet as low as $19.99 a month for 1 year. Extreme's fiber-powered internet gets an A+ for performance with speeds from 60 meg up to 1 gig. Powerful in-home Wi-Fi and 99.99% network reliability. Hurry and get Extreme internet for as low as $19.99 a month for a year. Dial 844-EXTREME2. It's the smart call.
I'm Caitlin, and I'm into nursing. We have small class sizes, so we actually get to know each other, know our instructors. All of the faculty at Lake Superior College, they're here to help you succeed and choose the right path.
For months, we've all done our best to stay safe. But to remain safe in the long run, it's up to us all to take actions that don't just slow the spread of COVID, but collectively overcome it. Like getting a test if you have any symptoms, answering if your health department calls, and wearing a mask in public spaces. There is no return to normal, but going forward, we will return to something more.
Duluth's downtown waterfront district is the heart of our community. So many of the things we love about Duluth can be found right here, from businesses to attractions. And now, most of them are open and working hard so you can safely enjoy them. Our local restaurants, breweries, shops, salons, and attractions help weave the unique fabric of our community. They make us stand out. And when you support them, your dollars stay in our community, helping to boost our economy. Show your love for Duluth's local businesses. We can't wait to see you.
Join the Greater Downtown Council for Movies in the Parking Lot, Friday nights all summer long. Watch movies from the comfort of your vehicle. Reserve your $10 parking spot ahead of time at downtownduluth.com/events/movies in the park. Present your digital ticket at the gate and enjoy. Bring your own food or have snacks from the concession stands. Here's what's playing this week. Presented by Carlson Orthodontics and Live Local CBS 3.
This is making me so nervous.
America's toughest workers.
I
have a goal, and I'm going for it.
We'll battle each other at real job sites.
We got to pick up the pace.
It's uplifting. I'm learning from each one of you guys.
So I'm going to bring everything I have for my son. I just wish I had half the heart he got.
Tough as nails. New episode tonight at a new time, 9/8 Central on CBS.
A major ruling by the state's high court will tell you why some
they had sales. They also say that people are ready to get out and shop.
Hope for an old mining project.
With the legislative session ending last
The Miller Hill Mall in Duluth is open once again.
They gave us 3 hours to shut down, and they gave us 10 seconds to open.
Local reaction after 650 people were laid off.
Lawmakers in Minnesota can't
To stay up to date with the news and weather that impacts you and your community, continue watching live local CBS 3. Watch Dave, Caitlin, and Austin for local weather you can trust on CBS.
The St. Louis County Board unanimously approved a multi-million-dollar funding plan to offset expenses associated with the pandemic. The county plans to distribute more than $24 million in CARES Act funds. Money will be given to small businesses, the logging industry, and cities with smaller populations. A portion of the funds will cover the cost of the county's response to the pandemic. Funding will be allocated in 2 phases starting on August 24th. Information about how to apply for assistance will be available next week. Utility crews from the Twin Ports are headed to Illinois to help restore power after a bad storm. Crews from Minnesota Power and Superior Water, Light and Power are in LaSalle today after strong storms with damaging winds moved through the area. The storm downed power lines and poles, leaving thousands without power. 24 local crew members will be helping get the lights back on for more than 15,000 customers. A Duluth daycare is asking for help to complete the purchase of their building. Lakeside Early Learning is in need of $50,000. The daycare previously operated under St. Michael's Church. In May, they rebranded and opened as a nonprofit. Now they're in the process of purchasing the building. Their deadline is September 8th. The daycare serves more than 60 kids every single day, and we have a link to their funding on our website, cbs3duluth.com.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, for the 16th straight day, more than 1,000 American deaths from the coronavirus. We'll tell you the 3 cities projected to become hotspots by the fall. Plus, the Democratic ticket together for the first time tonight. And in the age of COVID-19, how technology helps some talented musicians bring their symphony back to life. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Change the future of medicine from the convenience of home. Join the All of Us research program to help improve health research and speed up medical breakthroughs. Visit essentialhealth.org/allofus to learn more.
Mediacom's fiber-powered broadband network was built for the future, and it's in your community. Delivering gigabit speeds to every home and business we serve. We'll be one of the first in the nation to take you to 10G, making your community one of the fastest in the world. The foundation is in place, and Mediacom will be making way for brilliant possibilities, igniting economic development and lighting up communities nationwide.
Are you a veteran and a homeowner? Then think Streamline and maybe save yourself hundreds of dollars every month on your mortgage. A VA Streamline refinance is just for veterans and lowers your mortgage rate so you can save on mortgage payments every month, every year. And it's easy to qualify. You don't need pay stubs, a W-2, bank statements, or a home appraisal. And mortgage rates now are very low. Veteran and homeowner? Call 888-327-6866.
A proposed roundabout is causing stir among those living in the East Duluth area. We hear from residents coming up.
After a couple of calm days, a little bit wilder weather's coming our way in the form of a shower and storm chance. I'll talk about how long it's going to stick around.
Tonight at 6. Watch Dave, Caitlin, and Austin for local weather you can trust on CBS.
Dude! You gonna pick that up? Because there's no poop fairy to do that for you. See? Take these. They're not just poop bags. They're pride bags. Because you're doing the right thing for your neighbors and for the health of the whole watershed. Gotta fly. There's a Chihuahua cranking one out in Leicester right now. There is no poop fairy.
Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Mainstream is your wedding headquarters. Downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on what's turned out to be a pretty gloomy Wednesday evening in Duluth. Let's take a quick look at some of today's top stories and check ahead at what's coming up tonight at 6. One person is in a Duluth hospital tonight after police say they were shot in the abdomen. Authorities are trying to find out if their injuries are connected to shots that were fired in the Central Hillside neighborhood earlier today. Police responded to the intersection of North 2nd Avenue West and West 3rd Street around noon. It's unclear if a suspect is on the loose. And the ballot for the District 7 State Senate seat in Duluth is set for the upcoming November general election. Jen McEwen beat out incumbent Senator Eric Simonson last night, gaining 75% of the vote in the process. Simonson has represented the Duluth area at the Capitol as both the state rep and senator for the last 8 years. McEwen says the hard work and dedication of her campaign these past couple of months paid off. Simonson is thanking Duluthians for the opportunity to serve them. And tonight at 6, in recent years, more and more women are being elected to Minnesota's state legislature, and after yesterday's primary, that number appears to be growing, with a historic first for the Duluth region. Tonight at 6, Natalie Grant tells us what is drawing more women to public office. That's your news at 5. The CBS 3 Evening News is next. We'll see you back here at 6. Thanks for watching.